Number 8 is this idea of removing barriers to your success, right? Is that at our core, we have our desire. But what I've also found is that our mindset, right, shapes our reality. Our mindset is determined by what we believe. What we believe is influenced by what we hear and what we speak to ourselves. What we speak is driven by what we know. And what we know is influenced by what we've taught ourselves, whether through traditional school or what we continue to consume today. So my challenge is, one of the ways to remove barriers to your success is to invest more in new knowledge, right? We have the power to teach ourselves something new, right? How to see the world, awareness, perception, human psychology, right? The psychology of buying, selling, relationship, communication. These are things that we don't have to settle with the default. We are actually empowered to say, if there's something in us you don't like, if there's something right now that you want to improve on, there's actually, you have the power to invest time in acquiring that skills, right? And then the more you know, then the more you test that skills, it will allow us to navigate and push back barriers to our success. So for example, people say, oh, I need an investor, I need this, right? Become the person, teach yourself how to be that person that an investor wants to engage with, right? And there are books out there. That's just an example. There are books out there about pitching, about what investors are looking for. Like when you're having your shopping list of, I want this, like, this is the life I want, this is where I am, there's a gap. The moment you can say, okay, what do I need to do to get there? What will stop you? What are the barriers? What are the things you need to get to your destination, to get to California, right? What do you need? Anything that comes to your mind as a barrier, there's a book, somebody else has overcome that barrier, right? So removing the barriers to your success starts with teaching yourself how other people have solved that same challenge, right? As they say, there's nothing new. So whatever is you see as a constraint or as something that is going to keep you from going, it's, after all, the only barrier really is lack of knowledge, which is what the Bible talks about. You know, my people perish for lack of knowledge. So the real barrier in life is lack of knowledge, because the moment you are exposed to how other people have solved similar challenges for themselves, the moment you are informed about the solution, it's over. So the real barrier is not knowing what the solution is. The real barrier is not knowing what the solution is. And I see that successful people, the way they remove the barrier, like the same barrier that successful or unsuccessful people will say, unsuccessful people will come up with a story. I can't. They stay there, right? Successful people will say, you know what? Somebody has solved this. I need to find an expert. I need to hire a coach. Somebody needs to teach me how to remove this barrier. So for me, the real barrier, whether as an entrepreneur or any area in life, is that we are living in the era of information, abundance of information. So really, lack of information is the only barrier that I'm seeing, right? So pursuing knowledge in any area you want to grow in is ultimate superpower.